okay. Our controller works, the sound is working, everything's fine so far. It's not the PC version. I don't have the PC versions of any of the Silent Hill games. They're all ripped from my actual PlayStation games. So that's how I played them in the past, so that's how we're going to play them here. So they are pretty, they look good though. Like I said, the settings that I've played around with has helped.
James, honey, did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else?
Oh.
You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything, but you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
Such a good song.
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place. I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave. Please promise you'll take me again, James. I don't look like a ghost, do I?
Anyway, I'm glad you're alive.
Anyway? What do you mean, anyway? You don't sound very happy to see me. I was almost killed back there. Why didn't you try to save me? All you care about is that dead wife of yours. I've never been so scared in my whole life.
Lost?
Just like that stupid dog. He had it coming too.
Eddie, you can't just kill someone because of the way they looked at you.
I don't know. Maybe I did.
What's a little girl like you doing here anyway?
Huh? Are you blind or something?
Oh, it's you.
Just put the gun to their head.
I am. You want me to be?
So, what about Laura? Did you find her?
Yeah, but she ran away.
We've got to find her.
It doesn't matter who I am. I'm here for you, James. See? I'm real.
Oh. Oh, so good. Right. So, think of that as being a trailer for this game. It's kind of essentially like a mix of what we're going to see in Silent Hill 2. It's nothing to do with the first one. You don't need to have played the first one or know anything about Silent Hill 1 to appreciate the second one. It's not connected except it's the same town. It's the only thing that matters. Overall, like the deeper, like deep lore of the game, if you're into that, then it's connected. But you don't need to know any of that to understand what's going to happen. You don't need to know. The reason I like to play that is because the theme is just so good. the thing about it is the music is so loud that you can't really hear what the characters are saying. It's not important because those are cutscenes from the game. The funny thing is, this was a PlayStation 2 game and this is the PlayStation 2 version. So the actual FMV sequences, that they can be kind of blurry looking, even though the graphics are essentially better. That's not what the in-game graphics look like. That's very different. They're a lot lesser, right? PS2, be like that, okay? Let's go. Main scenario, letter from Silent Heaven. Sub-scenario, born from a wish. That's the DLC, if you want to call it that. That's the extra episode. So obviously, main scenario. That's what we're doing. So we'll just keep it on normal, just to keep things standard. Let's go. I know, CD, I know. Whole year.
Mary, could you really be in this town?
Right, here we go. Oh shit. Oh, that's like super bloody delayed. What? So it's a shame because there's like some kind of code that you can put in where it makes the game run at 60 frames. I was never able to get it working, so I don't believe that actually works for I don't think it did work. I tried to get it to work for 2 and 4 and it didn't work. It's very grainy, it's supposed to look like that, right? So we're in this bathroom of a very horrible looking place. Once again, sorry, the camera can be very crazy at times. I can't control it fully. There's only some things that I can control about it. So that's like super delayed. Like, what the fuck? Are the controls inverted? Actually, it's better just to use the D-pad. It seems to hate the analog sticks. Right. Let's go. The actual background is a real photo. You can tell that that's
my
real.
restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you.
Thank you
I
for
got a letter.
Thank you for following Pyramid Head as my dad.
The name on the envelope said Mary. My wife's name. It's ridiculous. Couldn't possibly be true. That's what I keep telling myself. A dead person can't write a letter. Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then, why am I looking for her? Our special place. What could she mean? This whole town was our special place. Does she mean the park on the lake? We spent the whole day there. Just the two of us, staring at the water. Could Mary really be there? Is she really alive? Waiting for me?
Oh, it's such a good way to start a game. Right, so, to clear up any confusion. This is the original PlayStation 2 version, but we're playing it on an emulator, which I've fiddled away the settings to make it as clear as possible. Now, because it's done that, you can actually see things that you could not see if you just played it natively, like directly on the PlayStation 2 hardware. Like, that... The picture in the background is very clearly a real-life photograph. You can see there's like wee sailboats and things. Can you see that? Like on the top right-hand side. There's wee sailboats, they're obviously no moving. And then there's like the lake and the trees and stuff. That is real. That's like a real like flat image. But you couldn't even see that far. In the original one, everything is just covered in... See this fog? The fog is quite sparse at the minute, but it gets more dense as you go into the game, and it's on purpose pretty much because it hides a lot of things that the devs didn't want you to see, and it also makes it more mysterious because Silent Hill is full of fog. That's kind of the point. Or as you're coming into Silent Hill, you're kind of greeted by this fog. As far as I can go into it at the minute. But welcome, Grav. Welcome in. So, God, the controls are very junky. So, it's such a good premise. So, we've came into the game. Our character here, the protagonist's name is James Sutherland, and he has received a letter from his wife. And she's asking him to come to Silent Hill. But then he goes on to say, but my wife died 3 years ago. How could she have sent me a letter? So... he's followed it through and he's like came to Silent Hill to see if he can find his wife, even though she knows that she died. So it's such a good... It's intriguing immediately. You're kind of drawn in straight away by this mystery. You're like, what do you mean? Like, what the fuck? So that's the setup. So you, don't worry, like, be confused. You're supposed to be. We're not supposed to know the answers yet. That's why we're going to play it. So this is James's car, which I love that he's just left parked, like squint on the road with the door open. He's like, I'll just do what I please. You're a hooligan, James. What's this in here that we can snatch? Oh, a map. I got a map of Silent Hill. Well, good stuff. We love a map. Can't read them most of the time, but we love a map. Anything else? I love that picture in the background. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, Twin Peaks. That was kind of freaky, that one, wasn't it? The only downside to the higher internal resolution is that it reduced the graininess quite a bit, but it's an acceptable trade-off. You can't have everything. The thing about it is you can always play the PC version, but I really love how well this has turned out, considering this is like been pulled from like the actual disc. So, can run to look alike. So we can press triangle to bring where iMac was, you know, we just put it in the boot. Observation deck. That's all we can see for here. Okay. So we've got quite a bit. Just a random van. Can we investigate? I don't think we can. Quite sure that we can. Nah. There's a door here that we can't open, but I can't remember if it says anything. Paleville National Park, Paleville, Old Silent Hill, Brahms. Can't go any further by car, guess I'll have to walk. The only thingy note here, if you need to know, Brahms is mentioned in the first Silent Hill because one of the characters, Sybil, is a police officer and she comes from the town of Brahms. It's just like a neighbouring town. You never see that or go there or anything because it's nothing to do with that. Right? That's it. The camera is a pain in the arse. The way that it follows James, it's quite annoying. But there's nothing I can do about it. Remember, PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2. Hello, Crepe. Maps are great, I wish I used them more often in games. They're good when they're actually done well. Let's not talk about Bioshock, shall we? The worst map in the history of games. So there's a way to kind of bring the camera behind us, or we can have it following James this way, which is a bit of a pain. We want to kind of run... We want to kind of... Oh, fuck. There we go. Right? It's very, very foggy. It hides all the stuff around us. We're supposed to be unnerved by the sounds. There's random rustling, random noise. And we're basically just going to like run all the way into Silent Hill, and it's going to take us a while. This was done intentionally by the devs to make you feel as uneasy as possible. Because you're like, oh, I'm lost, I've maybe went the wrong way, I've no weapons, you know, like what? You're supposed to feel vulnerable. Now watching me play it, you probably don't. But when you first play it, you're kind of like, what? Like, I don't know if I'm going the right way, or... Hear that? Hello? A red square. There's something in the well. What's that? Looking at this makes me feel like someone's groping around inside my skull. Gives me a weird feeling. Then everything goes red, and that's how you save it. So, basically, every time that you see a red square somewhere in the game, it means that you can save it. That's our save file for last year. So it took us 9.5 hours last year, right? So let's see if it takes the same amount of time this time. I like to use the actual in-game saves for Silent Hill, because there's not really... I don't need to use save states or anything like that. I know the game well enough. The sound design is something to really like take note of in the Silent Hill games, because it just really fucks with you. Right, we found a gate, so we've made it. We've got somewhere. We've got somewhere. I don't think I've ever seen gameplay of a Silent Hill. This is the best one, Craig. This is the best one. Oh. Right, the camera is a pain in the arse. I like it to kind of be in front of me if I can get it. But sometimes it just fights. Right, graveyard. There's a cutscene coming up. Oh, hello. Game, can you please? Here we go. What's that?
Excuse me,
I'm sorry. I
No,
was
it's
just...
okay. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm kind of lost.
Lost?
Yeah. I'm looking for Silent Hill. Is this the right way?
Yeah. It's hard to see with this fog, but there's only the one road. You can't miss it.
Thanks.
But
Yes?
I think you'd better stay away. This town, there's something wrong with it. It's kind of hard to explain, but
Is it dangerous?
maybe. And it's not just the fog either.
Okay,
It's...
I got it. I'll be careful.
I'm not lying.
No, I believe you. It's just... I guess I really don't care if it's dangerous or not. I'm going to town either way.
But why?
I'm looking for someone.
Who Who is it?
Someone very important to me. I'd do anything if I could be with her again.
Me too. I'm looking for my mama. I mean my mother. It's been so long since I've seen her. I thought my father and brother were here, but I can't find them either. I'm sorry. It's not your problem.
I hope you find them.
Yeah, you too.
Okay, so a couple of things. I know that we've just started the game and we don't know anything. We're not supposed to know anything. This character here, right, we don't know her name yet. I know her name, I don't know if I should say or not. Yeah, fuck it. Her name's Angela, right? She's supposed to be a 17-year-old girl, but she was played by a woman in her mid-40s, motion capture and voice, so it's the same person that did the motion capture and the voice, but it was done on purpose because they wanted the character to seem way more mature, which it kind of makes sense when we figure out more about this character in the future, but it's just so jarring because it's like nobody would ever think she's 17. She's supposed to be, she is 17 years old, but she was played by somebody older on purpose to try and make her seem older. It's like you could maybe have, I feel like the idea was right, but it wasn't really executed very well. Anyway, that's our first character that we've met, warning us away from Silent Hill and saying that we shouldn't go there. James doesn't care. He's following a letter from his dead wife, so you know, I don't think he's too fussed. Anyway, that's the first person that we've met. Oh, excellent voice acting. To be fair, Crepe, once again, because it was a game from such a long time ago, it was like 20 plus years. Keep in mind as well, because this is a Japanese game initially, sometimes when Japanese games are being, like when the English version is being released, the cast are still being directed by the Japanese like voice like director, and sometimes tone just doesn't translate well to the West. Like it just doesn't sound the same. I've seen so many interviews where like voice actors that have played parts for like Japanese studios, either in like games or anime or anything like that, and all of them will say things like that, to that effect. If you've ever seen Final Fantasy X, and there's the infamous fake laughing scene between Tidus and Yuna, the voice actor James Arnold Taylor, like, he used to get so much stick because of how terrible that scene was presented, and it's so fake and so cringy. Like, it's really hard to watch it. It's very difficult to watch it. But he had explained, he was like, that was exactly how I was directed to do that scene. Once again, it was a Japanese like company, so it's kind of a shame. I would definitely not put it down to the abilities of the voice actor, but it's more so about how they're directed to deliver the lines, and it just sometimes doesn't translate tone-wise. Like, it sometimes can just be very difficult for us to hear it, and it's kind of like, oh, that sounds really bad. That's why. That's why it is. And I mean, our standards now are so much higher because, like, we've every game is voice acted now. He speaks like Keanu Reeves. I can't remember the name of the guy who plays James. I don't remember his name. Let's run. Oh no way, have I unlocked that? Oh my god, I've unlocked it. I've unlocked it! I didn't realise. That isn't available when you first play it. I must have done something the first time I played. Although I'm using a different memory like a different slot. Doesn't matter. Gas-powered chainsaw, extremely high power. I didn't realise that was going to be there. It's been such a long time. That's like an unlockable weapon. Unless maybe it just unlocks the second time that you play it. I don't know. Whatever. We've got the chainsaw. We shouldn't have it, but we do. So... Well, not supposed to have that. Sorry, that's probably a bad thing. Anyway, it's fucking... I've got it now. You wouldn't have A-list celebrity voicing characters in video games like you do now. You definitely wouldn't have it then as what you do now, but now people expect it because we've been spoiled by amazing talent. And we're very quick to pick up on things if they're not done very well. And the voice acting in a lot of games of the past, they'll know that great. They'll know that great. Oh, I'm running into... I'm getting stuck on the ground. We're still running and we've not made it to Silent Hill yet. I told you it was a trek. But now we've got a chainsaw, so, you know, we're fine. Oh, right, what time is it? Oh god, we need to step things up. We need to step it up. Not James Hen, that's a fence. We don't go through the fence. No, no. Right, we go through the creepy building. Keep out. Trespassers will be prosecuted. I thought that said trespassers will die. I mean, it's not entirely wrong. It's not entirely wrong. But we're alright. We're alright. Oh, fuck. The controls are so weird. I'm using the D-pad, by the way, because it hates the analog stick. Sorry, I need to scratch my face. Bombing into town with a chainsaw. Sup, bitches! Oh, I can just imagine James being like that. They're like, who are you? Get out. This is my place. This is my place to cause trouble. And James is just like, but why? Oh, those were ambient sound again, just to fuck you up. Now remember, we had to leave our car, like where the public toilets were. We had to leave the car there and then run all the way here because it was gated, like it was all fenced up, even though it was like welcome. Well, this isn't very welcoming. I have to run all the way there? How dare you make me not take my car? The Roadrunner. Okay. Oh, the controls. I shouldn't complain. The controls are still better than what they ended up becoming in the HD collection. Don't ever touch that. Trust me, don't touch it. I hope this doesn't give me a migraine. Because the PS1 and PS2 games have a tendency to kind of fuck with my eyes a bit. Can't get in there. No. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Are these marks blood? Oh, what was that? That shadow just now. I think that was more than a shadow. Do you see that there? Do you see how he's looking to his right? It means that there's an item or something of interest for James. Now, I know that the surroundings are very dark and bleak, but there's a wee bottle. You might be able to see it. If I go in here, I can pick that up. So it is a mechanic that's quite handy in the game. So he's physically looking at it. If I go this way, like, he's looking, and if I walk past it, right, so I can pick that up. There's a red square there as well, which means I can save it. Got a health drink, right? There was another one to the left, if you noticed it, and he's looking. So if you're playing it yourself, and you're confused about where items could be, James will physically look in the direction of things that are important. He doesn't look at save squares. Call them save squares. But he looks at like health drinks, ammunition, things like that. Very handy. So that's all there is here. Back through. What the hell is a health drink? So basically, that's what we use to when we get injured. We would take that to bring our energy back up and our health back up. So see that you can't really see the status properly because my face is in the way. You can kind of see it. If that becomes discoloured or it goes red and it starts to flash a wee bit, it means you're in danger and you need to take... This is like a wee health drink, and then sometimes you pick up like a medikit, which is more... what's the word? Straightforward. That will heal more, whereas a wee health drink will just heal a wee bit. So I think there's 3 different things. There's the health drink, the medikit, and the ampules. I don't remember what the ampule does exactly. I don't know how much health it gives you. I have to stop pressing start. Have I lost you yet? Did someone say ampule? When Tess played this, she kept calling them ampule, and it was just the funniest thing. We kept that going for the longest time. Don't forget the ampule. Best. Right, this is noisy as fuck. We're ready. Ampule? Oh no! He's not noticed the horror behind him. James, look, hen! Oh no, you can see it's Crab. Oh no, hen! Come on, James, pick up a stick and hit it, even though we've got a chainsaw. Let's not use the plank. Come on, hen! Yes! Oh.
Dead? What the hell is it?
Oh, that was
Not human.
Can we please? Can we please just touch on how so many protagonists in these games, it's as if their IQ just left the room. This demon appears and his first reaction is just to go, I think I would be shitting myself. I think I would be having a meltdown. Like, I would be screaming. I would be like, I wouldn't just be like, first of all, that was a terrible reaction. Then we chainsawed it right, and I don't know where, we chainsawed it through the middle, right? And then he just pokes at it. He's just like, what's that? Oh, like, oh, that's no human. And it's just like, it's the most, like, chill reaction. Should you not have a bit more personality? Once again, I can only say it seems to apply to, especially the Silent Hill protagonists. They're always so boring. Like, they're so basic. There's just nothing, there's no flair. I suppose James is slightly better than Henry for the 4th one, but we'll get to that. So it's like he's just encountered this thing and he's got like the worst reaction possible. It's more like there's no reaction. Would you know have a... Do you know what I mean? Like, I would be like, oh my god, like what the fuck? And he's just like, oh, it's no human. As if it's an everyday occurrence. Right. Also, we're not supposed to have the chainsaw. Well, we're only supposed to have this wooden plank, but we've got the chainsaw, so we're using that for fun. He picked up this radio. That's what he was fiddling with before Jacket Man attacked him. And there'll be a wee scene on that soon, not recently. Small portable radio emits static when monsters are nearby. So when we run past certain creatures in the game, they've all got their own sound that comes through the radio. So you can tell what monster it is by the sound that the radio makes. So it's like a passive thing. You don't need to actively go into your menu. It just does it automatically. As long as you have it switched on. Because you can switch it on and off. Oh cool, you can adjust the volume. I can turn it down a wee bit. Power switch on, off. So if you don't want to hear the static, you don't need to. But ideally it's better to know that it's coming, right? So we'll leave that on. I don't think we can we investigate? No, it's just deed. Okay. Right, here we go.
Oh yeah. This thing broken? What the? I better take it anyway. I might need it.
Now, somebody on that radio was very clearly saying his name, but he's just like, is this broken? I better take it with me. Might need it. Somebody's saying your name through a radio. You just encountered a hell bitch. You've got a chainsaw and you're trying to find your dead wife. I think that you need to try and like look into things and like you should be worried about everything. It's like this isn't right. This isn't a normal situation. But we're going head on into it with a good attitude and an open mind. Yeah, let's go. Oh look, we've got footprints of blood. Actually quite a nice touch for a PS2. Quite a nice touch. Do you need to gas up the chainsaw? No. I was thinking about the first one. You do in the first Silent Hill, there's a chainsaw that you need to get some kind of fuel for it, but it's no like that in this one. I don't believe. I don't think so. James, why didn't you help him with his sleeves? So, quick, very quick trivia. That monster that we just fought, if you go a good look at it, it kind of looks like its elbows kind of stick out a wee bit, and it just kind of like, it's as if all the rest of it's melded in. The designer for the creature was actually inspired by a guy who had walked into the office in Konami, and he had his like hands in his pocket, like he was wearing like a hoodie or something, and the designer got an idea for the shape of this creature. So if you really look at it the next time, you can see that form very clearly. It's like, God, it's funny how inspiration can kind of strike like that. So that's why I call him Jacket Man. Because I don't know if they've got official names. I usually just give them names. And we'll find that out as we encounter different creatures along the way. Right, so we've got our radio, we've got our chainsaw, we're ready to like take things on. We're doubling back here. Is there somewhere else I'm supposed to go? Am I meant to go another way? I think I am. What is he doing? What the? It's like brace. Is that it? Like brace. You press square and he does that. Why? Is that like a kind of indirect teabag? No. It's so slow I can't even like do it with conviction. It's fine. Right, we're running back. Oh, here we go. Right, Jacket Man, let's get a close-up look. See the hands? Now they spit acidy shit at you. Ah! How dare you? It's fucking... Can we kick it? Oh, we can kick it. The controls are janky as fuck, by the way. So like you press the button and it responds like quite a few seconds later. It's very slow. It's no me being slow. My reflexes are very good, don't worry about that. But very slow and janky. But we got them. We did it. Do we need our health drink? Right, look at our status, it's flashing a wee bit. We could use a health drink. It takes us to green, right? So we're kind of like, caution. He's looking at something. See? Health drink. It's like, how else are you going to see that? It is a good mechanic. Well, we kind of go this way because there's no road. It's like there's no road. Right? No road. So, more running. Right, there's more creatures which we don't need to fight. We can essentially just run past them. What's this way? What is this? Coffee Tex and Coffee Mist, Neely's Bar, Happy Burger. None of these are relevant. We're trying to get to Woodside. No, Woodside. We're trying to get to Blue Creek Apartment. So that's up Katz Street. So we're not supposed to go this way. You hear that getting loud? I'm sure that's like it's like any beetle thing. I don't see anything though. Right, male jacket man, don't need that. Ah, there it is, there's the beetle, there it is. Stand on it, squash it. Get it! Yeah! No! Yeah! The door that wakes in the darkness opening the night into nightmares. The road is blocked, I can't go any further this way. Oh no. We'll go through here. No, we can't. It's locked. Oh, this isn't where we're supposed to go, but hello. Caravan? Oh, the sound is gone. There's a memo lying on the sofa. I'll wait at Bar Neely's. Maybe that's where the key is. I copied it onto my own map. Anything else here except a save? What time is it? Oh god. I hope you don't mind my like extensive explanations for everything. I really like to explain and over-explain things. That's my toxic trait. I just like to... This is my passion. This is my passion. I love it. Right, Neely's Bar. Let's go. Wait a minute. Let's have a look. Alright, it's just down the road. Maybe that's where the key is. I don't remember. Ideally, we're wanting to go to the apartment building. That's the very first main location for the game. Once we've got out of the streets, that's where we're supposed to go. This might be a side quest, I don't remember. And it's either that or it's the key to the apartment, which we need. This is it. Closed. Is there another door we can get in? Right, the camera angle is being like, go in here. There we go. I think this is just like an Easter egg. Aye. It's very dark. There's a map. There's a map here. Christ. What's that symbol at the end of Martin Street? Martin Street. We actually ran past that. That might be where the key is. I copied it onto my own map. Now there should be a wee Easter egg here. If it's here, I think it's here. There it is. There was a hole here. It's gone now. Now, it's it's not exactly relevant in this game, but they actually reference that in the fourth game. Because there's literally a hole that opens up in your bathroom and you climb through it to get to where you're going. And the character, the protagonist Henry, says, there was a hole here and it's gone now because it sometimes closes up and then disappears entirely. And it's weird how it's mentioned in a game well before it. But Silent House fucked. So, some people say it's no connected, but I think that they did it on purpose. Right, Martin Street, let's go there. So, see, like, the buildings that we go past, they're all very dingy and, like, horrible looking. Anyway, the buildings they are actually taken from, like, real inspiration for some town. I don't know where it is exactly. It's some town in America, and like loads of reference pictures was taken. There was actual like mapping done. I don't remember what the town is, but see especially the bathroom that we start in, that really horrible like dive of a bathroom. There's real reference pictures for that the team went to get. It's like, so there was an actual place that looked like that. It's like, oh god, it's like, it looked that bad. Here we go, we're finally getting somewhere. Another dead body, but it doesn't really look like a person. I got the apartment gate key. There it is. Got the key. There it is. I used the apartment gate key. We're in. To be fair, he could have just climbed the gate. Or cut through the gate. Then again, we're not supposed to have the chainsaw. Silence. The noise is just gone. To me, I just instantly feel better because I hate all that noise. It's too loud. The ambience is too fucking loud. So we're getting into these lovely apartment buildings. I love how the gate needed a key, but the actual front door to the building didn't need a key. It's like priorities. It's fine. That's not what's important, is it? Right, it's very dark. It's supposed to be. Don't worry about it. Apartment building, southwest staircase, 46 minutes. Oh, that's so embarrassing. Right, okay. Well, nearly an hour into it and we've barely started. So, we're in the foyer. Another health drink. Lovely. And a map. Usually you will find the map like in the kind of entrance, whatever the building. If you go into a new building, so we've got, oh, it's fucking bright. So you've got like apartment building, like hospital, any kind of big location that's in the game. Usually the map is in the first area as you get into the game. That's super bright. I got the map of the apartment building. Good, because we're going to need it. What we'll find is most of the doors that we try, the locks will be broken and we can't go through the doors. And we're going to get mixed up if we don't have a map, so that's very helpful. Like this door, we can't get through this. Well, that's a locked door, which means potentially we could open it. Up the stairs. I love that it's just silent. The fact that we've went for being outside and there was so much like like the ambience that you could hear for the different creatures that was walking by, like even just the sound that had nothing to do with them, it's just there to like unsettle you. And then you come into this building and there's nothing. There's just nothing at all. Right, let's try this door. Right, there's a creature here. Now it's super dark. It's supposed to be, so don't worry about that. It does get brighter once we can pick up a certain item. I think it's behind me. It's behind you, I think it is. I think it is. No? You made me get my chainsaw ready and then you're not even there. How rude. I could have sworn it was behind me. Or there was like more than one. Obviously not. Why does it sound like it's behind me? What? Oh my god. Why you fuck me up like this? No! Oh, I missed. James, get it for fuck's sake! I love how it just stood by and watched, like, I think you missed. It didn't even try to move. It's like, put me out of my misery. I will. I will. Right, here's an open door. What is this? Oh, a chute. It's a garbage chute. There's a trash chute. There's some kind of strange garbage stuck in the hole. Well, that's no ideal, is it? Right, that's relevant for later. If it's pointing out something like that, it means that there's something of relevance there. If it's not important, it wouldn't come up with something like that. So you need to kind of remember these as you like progress throughout the game. Right. Right. Did we try? No, that's the stairs door. We don't want that one. Right, let's try each of these doors. Looks like the lock is broken. I can't open it. This is what I was talking about. Most of these doors, you can't get in them, so don't worry, we can't actually get into every single room. It's like, it's no possible. Telling how one... James! What the... That's an idle animation that he does sometimes when the chainsaw is equipped. I forgot that he did that. Sorry for him having a meltdown there. Let's take one of these. I'm quite sure that like Harry does that in the first one. It's something like that. Wait, there's another monster. Looks like the lock is broken, can't open it. So, oh, it's too dark to read the map. I was just got to open the map because every time that you try a door and you can't get into it, it actually marks it in red and puts a cross through it so that you know you can't get through it. But if the door's locked, it just becomes like a solid red line, so you know to go back to it later. Right, there's a beastie here. Hold on before I go into that room because that's significant. There is another... Come on, James, let's go. It does make it quicker because if I've got just like the plank, it takes quite a few hits to get it. So I'm quite happy we've got the chainsaw, to be honest. It definitely isn't suitable for everything that we're going to come up against in the game. You'll know why when we actually get to it. But it's good for us so far. I love how narrow this corridor is, and it's just like very like it's there's this light at the end and it's just kind of like leading you. When you're playing this on your own, it's a lot scarier. Like it's a lot more creepy. It's different when like you watch somebody play it and somebody's talking all the way through it like me at the minute. But you really get the true feel for it when you get more into it. We're still very early on. Did we try this door? Oh, we did. Lock's broken. Like all you can hear is the footsteps. I don't think... No, there's nothing there. There's this door here, and then there's this part of the hallway, and it's like all barred up. I mean, you're just kind of like, what? Like, what the fuck? So you can't get through there, right? You can't get through there. What's in here? Oh, keep pressing the wrong button. I love that. The sound is just so eerie. Right, there's a chair, a really old TV. Television, there's nothing unusual about it. Lock is broken. There's a phone there. Paintings. Is he looking at anything? No, he's not looking at anything. Nothing in the kitchen. There's another door here that's open. I think this is a bedroom. Oh! Why? It's not letting me do anything, but it says Henry, Mildred and Scott, and there's like... it's like carved. It's not actually letting me interact with it. I think it's because it's dark, so it's not letting me do anything. Oh, here we go. A clock. Large clock, it's too dark to see it well. This is kind of indicating that we need to go and do something else before we can continue. So it keeps saying it's too dark, so obviously we need to find something to do with lights. A large clock, it's too difficult to see it well, right? So we need to leave. Oh, one of the things is scuttling. It's gonna like run past our legs in a minute. Camera angle, right. Did we try this door? We did. We can't even read the map, so we just have to get there. No, that's not it. Oh, here's another room. Good, this is actually the room we needed to be in. Oh, look at that. I got a flashlight. Holy fuck! It's legs! It's literally two pairs of legs, like, sewn together. Actually, before we use the chainsaw, I need to point something out. Let's deliberately hit it with... Oh shit. Let's deliberately hit it with the plank. Oh, you bitch. Get it, James! Oh, it didn't do it. I need it to get up. Oh, they did it. Okay. So we've got this monstrosity here. It's like two pairs of legs, right? Well, one's got no feet. It doesn't have feet at the top, but it's got feet at the bottom. How does it manage to scream? It's got like a human sounding voice. It's like, ah, when you hit it. It doesn't have a mouth. Where is that sound coming from? We've got two pairs of female legs joined together. Well, there's a couple of places that it could essentially be escaping from. So that's horrific in itself. It's like, how the fuck does sound get out? Like, where? There's no voice box here. I like how I like to put a fucking positive spin on it. Anyway, legs, right, so that's what I call them. Well, we got the light of the mannequin here with these clothes. There's all these mannequin pieces. Mannequins are always creepy in horror games. Lock is broken. Right. I will point out, the clothes are actually significant. But we'll get to that another time. I don't need to push on that right now, but they are significant. I think this is just like a closet. We don't need to go in. Right, so we've got the light, so now we can continue. Also... Oh, I can't believe legs injured me so badly. Chainsaw! Let's go back to that. Name your plank business. I just wanted you to hear the sound that it made. What direction? Oh my god, the camera. Now we can read the map. Oh, the camera's awful. It's so bad. It always has been at the PlayStation 2 era. A voice box is located somewhere else. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Right. We've now tried 204, and then there's the room to the stairs and round the corner. Okay, so we're going the right way. Oh, see? Legs. If we press... Oh, for fuck's sake. Press circle to put it off. I don't know if it will... Just out of curiosity. Oh my god, if this scuttling thing wasn't there. I just want to see if it will move. I've put the light up. Oh no, it did. No, it did. Well, that was rubbish. Oh, will you please? Oh, it got up. You had better chances when you were scuttling because you were difficult to stand on and stamp out. Right, lock is broken. Fine. Lock is broken. So we're backing up. What doors have we no tried? So bright. Right. That's the trash chute thing. There's two doors there that we've no tried, and we've tried that corridor there. That's where the clock is. We need to go back there to like see that further. So we'll do that. This is why the map is so handy. Because everything kind of looks the same. Oh. Okay. these doors up here I've no tried. It's locked, that means that that can be opened at some point. It's locked, right? Both of those doors can be opened when we find the keys, like, related to them. This is the stairs, I think? We could check upstairs, I don't know if that's relevant yet. What's that? Oh, it's just a bottle, can't you pick it up? Okay. Ah, we are supposed to be here. Right, look, he's looking at something. Look, a key. There's a key on the ground of the other side of the bars. If I stretch my arm out, I just might be able to reach it. Will you pick it up? Yes. Oh. That was a wee out of bounds thing.
Ow! Hey, wait!
Damn it.
Oh shit. Right. I wonder, have I got like the widescreen thing on? You could actually see her, you could see a leg on the right hand side of the screen. Did you notice that? You're not supposed to see that. It's like the model must have just been there until the cutscene was gonna like play.